This is Matt Kelly from the Mirror.co.uk bike blog, and here I am at Silverstone for the California Superbike School, suitably attired. So Keith, how long has it been going now, the California Superbike School?
This is the 30th year.
30 years?
Yeah.
And you started it in California 30 years ago yourself?
That's correct.
And how did you decide what I'm going to do is teach guys how to ride around corners faster?
Well, actually, I had been training people before that.
Right.
And then when I retired from racing over there, I didn't really want to leave the industry. I didn't want to leave racetracks. I didn't want to leave the whole, the whole community.
Yeah. And has this been more fun than the racing?
It's very gratifying in many ways.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you have 50 or 60 or whatever number of people.
Yeah.
Just with these sort of, grins on their face, and they leave, and they're more in control, more confident with what they're doing.
Yeah.
They have a sense that there's expansion.
You can see, I've been riding for 6 months, right? And then you've got guys like James Toseland, and all sorts of, amazing riders who all benefit from the same kind of tuition. How can one course cover that amazing range of ability?
There are a certain number of things you can do with a motorcycle, right? And there are practically an infinite number of ways of doing it wrong, and in most cases there's really only one way to do it right. And once the rider finds out what that technology is, what that exact technical point is, and they can fold it into their own riding, then they'll look the way they look, but that's getting the thing under control.
So sense of speed coming along? Is it perfect? Within 1 mile an hour? Do you need a bit more work on it? Okay, alright. Did you notice the difference between good throttle control and poor throttle control? Okay, so how does the bike feel when the throttle control is poor?
Slightly unstable.
Unstable. Okay. Yeah, normal. Alright, I like that. How do you know it's time to turn in? The grass is coming. I'm going to agree with that. That's going to influence you, isn't it?
It was, well, it was funny actually, because at first I thought this is quite straightforward, and managed to go around in 4th gear no problem without touching the brakes. That was fine. And then the more confident I got and the faster I got, then my problem started, because I was going fast around corners that I felt comfortable with, but then suddenly I was like, I'm going too fast now, and I was into the sharper corners. I found myself either touching the brake, which I wasn't meant to do, or really out of my comfort zone and tipping the bike a little bit further and maybe rolling off the throttle, which is exactly what I'm being taught not to do, and then running wide on my line. So I think less speed going into the tighter corners is something I've got to try and improve, and more throttle control is the key to everything. But great fun, brilliant.